Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, it is experiment day, and we have just begun the Sky Bet Championship season. The Premier League season starts next weekend. So today we're going to look at Football Manager 2022, predicting the 2022-2023 season. Let's go. And as always, before we get into the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and let's see how Football Manager 2022 predicts this coming season is going to unfold. 1st of June 2022, obviously with the updated database you can't update the year, so it really is 2023, and we're going to look through the top 6 or 7 leagues in Europe one by one. We're going to go through them. We're also going to look at some of the lower leagues as well, some of the promotions, some of the relegations, the cup wins, obviously the Champions League, the Europa League, Conference League, all those sort of good stuff. So let's get into it, and we'll start in England in the Premier League. So here we are, the English Premier League, and as I said, we'll work our way down the La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, Ligue 1, Liga Portugal, and the Eredivisie. Premier League won by Manchester City, 91 points, 14 clear of Manchester United. Liverpool down in 4th place. Villa getting that last European spot, the Europa Conference League, with 66 points. Bit of a surprise there. Chelsea in 8th. Newcastle with all their money down in 11th. West Ham have got a Europa League place as well, so we'll have to look at what they have won. The 3 teams getting relegated: Bournemouth, Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest. That means that Fulham came up, stayed up. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, top goal scorer as well, 24 goals. Erling Haaland with 20, Cristiano Ronaldo with 17. I will just point out that not all of the transfers have happened yet in this database. Erling Haaland got 33 in 58 in all competitions. Didn't hit the ground running probably as much as I thought he would. I thought he'd be closer to the 40 mark than that, but still a good performance from Erling Haaland, exactly what you'd expect from him as well. No real surprises there. Leicester getting that 5th spot. Like I said, the only real surprise for me is Chelsea down there in 8th, and probably Wolves as well down there in 15th. Would have expected them to do better. Mo Salah, player of the year with the 7.62. Ruben Diaz 7.55. Maddison and Ndidi top of the assist charts with 13 and 12. So was De Bruyne, and most man of the match is Mo Salah as well with 8. So really good performances there, especially from the Leicester boys, getting 25 assists between them to get that 5th place finish. Very impressive. 28 goal difference as well. 11 better than Arsenal, 1 place better than 8 better than Villa, better than Man United and Spurs as well. Spurs up there in 3rd. That is very interesting too. I'm going to have a quick look at the English FA Cup. Man City winning the FA Cup, beating Leeds in the final. Erling Haaland getting 5 goals in that. Matt Green from Gloucester also getting 5. So did Patrick Bamford. David Wheaton was the top average rating, 8.43. Alisson getting an 8.15. I know this is a little bit weird, especially when you get some of the teams come through. All the qualifying round, you see here with the assists, Will Rickard, Bostwick and Glendon being the top assist makers in the competition as well. Most players matches went to Rafinha from Leeds. Most clean sheets went to Ederson from Man City with 5, and then the yellow cards, players from Radcliffe, Leyton Orient and Southport getting in the mix there. And we'll flick down to the Carabao Cup. Man City won that as well. Clean sweep domestically for Man City. 3 trophies. They beat Manchester United in the final 3-0. Goals in that from Erling Haaland from the penalty spot, Phil Foden, and then Kevin De Bruyne from the penalty spot as well. Man City absolutely dominated that final. 4.93 XG plays and 0.18. Absolutely dominant there. And we've seen the teams that have got relegated. Let's just flick through the lower leagues of England. And in the Championship, Blackburn beat Huddersfield in the playoff final to get promoted there. As terms of the leagues, Burnley won it with 101 points, Sheffield United with 92. The other teams that made the playoff were Luton and Norwich, and the teams relegated from the Sky Bet Championship, Cardiff, Blackburn and Rotherham all going down. Rotherham bottom of the league with 36 points, winning 8 games that season. Blackpool only winning 7, 38 there. Wout Weghorst getting 35 goals. Obviously his loan move to Besiktas hasn't gone through on this. Troy Deeney got 24 goals for Birmingham City, 2nd top goal scorer, and Jose Perez got 21. So 2 of the top 3 goal scorers in the league there for Burnley, Weghorst and Jose Perez, with 56 goals between them. I know this isn't exactly accurate because Weghorst is out on loan, but it just goes to show if he was playing in this league, I think he would dominate. 2nd in the average ratings as well, behind, well, level actually with Cole Palmer, both on a 7.3. In terms of assists, Lewis O'Brien 16, Imran Lozan with 15, and Alex Mowat with 15 as well for West Brom. And player of the match is Freddie Woodman. 9 player of the matches, getting 18 clean sheets for Preston, who finished in 20th. Tell you something, if it wasn't for Freddie Woodman at Preston, they would have been down for sure. And we'll quickly flick through Sky Bet League 1 and League 2. League 1, Fleetwood and Barnsley going up automatically. Cheltenham winning in the playoffs. Lincoln, Burton, Port Vale and Accrington going down there. And in League 2, Wimbledon, Salford, Northampton all going up automatically. And 4th place Crawley, who only missed out on goal difference, went up in the playoffs as well, with Barrow and Gillingham dropping out of the Football League. And the one thing I wanted to check as well was the Vanarama National League. Oldham getting promoted as champions. Solihull Moors going up in 2nd place. That would have been in the playoffs as well. Wrexham, another season of, I want to say, failure there, as they don't go up, and they didn't even get to the playoff final. Woking got there as well, 2nd and 3rd got to the playoff final. But the big surprise there, Scunthorpe, 3 wins all season, 18 points, relegated once again. I believe, is that back-to-back relegations? It's actually 3 relegations on the spin. So they came 23rd in the 18-19 season, then in the 2021 season they came 22nd, and then this season they've gone down once again, 3 in a row. That is really poor. They're going to drop into the Vanarama National League North, and that is a big rebuilding job there for Scunthorpe United. Next we're off to Spain, and as you can see, Real Madrid comfortably winning the league, 18 points clear of Barcelona in 2nd. They were a few points clear of Valencia, Atletico Madrid in 4th, Sevilla, Getafe and Real Sociedad rounding off the Europa League and Europa Conference League places. Mallorca, Girona and Almeria are the teams getting relegated. Almeria 10 points from the season. We're just looking at the goal score as well. Alexander Isak and Iago Aspas both getting 20 goals this season, joint top, with Maxi Gomez coming in 3rd for Valencia. So none of the Real Madrid or Barcelona players getting in the top goal scorer list. Thibaut Courtois was the best player in the league. 20 clean sheets he kept as well. That is tremendous from him. Jan Oblak got 16 clean sheets, 7 player of the matches as well. He wasn't in the top 3 average ratings. And in terms for assists, Brais Mendes from Celta Vigo. So they got joint top goal scorer and the top assist maker did Celta Vigo, and they finished down in 12th as well. So not a great performance in terms of the season, but they have got 2 individuals there that have done fantastically well for them. Just scouting through some of the other names as well, there's nothing that really stands out there. Sillerson from Valencia got 12 assists, 12 clean sheets, as well, to make up that list. We'll just have a quick look at the 2nd division in Spain, see which teams came up. And in the Segunda division, it hasn't yet finished. There's still 1 game left, and there's still all to play for. Eibar, Granada, Levante, all on 81 to 83 points. Any one of those 3 could go up automatically. And then you got Huesca, Malaga, and Real Oviedo and Alaves fighting for those last playoff spots as well. So that hasn't gone up yet. There's no real names. Jonathan Vieira, 2nd in the average ratings with 7.42, 13 assists as well. He's had a very good season for Las Palmas, who are currently in 8th, probably probably finish as high as 7th, but no promotion for them. Supercopa de España, Real Madrid beat Real Betis 2-0 in that, and in the Copa del Rey, Sevilla beat Barcelona in the final on penalties after a 2-2 draw. Memphis Depay scoring on 22, Alejandro Gomez and Martin Variant 36 and 44 minutes. Ferran Torres getting the goal back to equalise on 76, and then it went to penalties, and Kessie, Araujo, Depay and Puig scoring. Ferran Torres missing, and Sevilla all goal scorers from Gomez, Montiel, Mir, Fernando and Dimitrovic. So Sevilla winning the Copa del Rey there. Next up, we're off to Serie A in Italy, and in AC Milan, not Inter. AC win the league, 82 points, 2 points from Juventus. Atalanta in 3rd, probably the real surprise there, ahead of Inter, Napoli, Lazio and Roma. Rounding out the European places, Sassuolo coming in 8th, Salernitana, Cremonese and Lech. I do apologise, my Italian pronunciation is not great. Those are the 3 teams that have gone down. Spezia and Monza staying up. Very good performances from them to stay up. Romelu Lukaku getting 28 goals, Dusan Vlahovic 22 and Moise Kean getting 20. Lukaku top average rating as well, 7.58. SMS getting 7.54, and Juan Cuadrado with a 7.47. He was top assist maker as well. Brahim Diaz got 11 assists on loan from Real Madrid in Milan. Most player of the matches was Cuadrado as well. Lukaku was level with 8 as well. And in terms of clean sheet, the 3 goalkeepers that you would expect, Szczesny, Handanovic and Mangan, getting the top clean sheets 19, 18 and 17, so no real surprises there. And we'll have a quick look at Serie B now. Serie B has seen Cagliari win the league, Genoa go with them. The playoffs haven't yet been played, so Parma, Brescia, Ascoli, Regina, Benevento and Spal are the teams in the playoffs. Palermo, Modena and Sujacol have been the teams that have been relegated from Serie B. Palermo going straight back down. Joao Pedro from Cagliari with 19 goals, top average rating with 7.36. He was the standout player really in the league. Lorenzo Luca from Pisa as well got 18 goals. Gianluigi Buffon down there for Parma getting 6 clean sheet, as Parma went on to finish third with 68 points. They're obviously in the playoffs now. Supercoppa Italiana, Inter beat Juventus 2-0 in that, and then in the Coppa Italia, AC Milan beat Inter in the final 1-0 to take a domestic double. That was brilliant from AC. What a good season they have had there. Just look at their players, and the top goal scorer for them was Ante Rebic with 18 goals. Rafael Leao getting 13. Olivier Giroud also getting 13 as well, as did Brahim Diaz. So really good, spreading the goals out. Brahim Diaz getting 15 assists as well, top of the assist charts for them. Brilliant season for him on loan from Real Madrid, I believe. Yeah, on loan from Real Madrid. Brilliant season for him. And we're off to Germany, and no real surprise here. A Haalandless Borussia Dortmund finished in third with 61 points. Bayer Leverkusen finishing in second with 74. Bayern Munich losing 2 games all season with 90 points. Defeat to Bayer Leverkusen 2-0 and a defeat to RB Leipzig 2-1. Munich continue their dominance of the German league. Lewandowski hasn't moved to Barcelona on this just yet. He was top goal scorer with 22. Top average rating as well with 7.79. And Florian Wirtz for Bayer Leverkusen, top assist maker with 15. Munich winning the Super Cup, beating Leipzig 3-2. And the DFB Pokal was also won by Munich. Clean sweep for them domestically, beating Wolfsburg in the final 3-1. Brilliant season, absolutely dominated domestically, as you'd expect as well, because, you know, it was a one-team league when Haaland was at Dortmund. It's definitely going to be a one-team league now. Off to another boring one, and PSG win the league in France, 12 points clear of Olympique Marseille. Lyon, AS Monaco and Rennes rounding out the European spots. Strasbourg getting a European spot as well down there in 11th. So PSG continuing their dominance of the French league. Just a couple of seasons in there where they didn't pick up a league victory. Lille in 2021 and AS Monaco in 2017. Apart from that, PSG pretty dominant for the past decade or so. And from Ligue 2, Metz and Saint-Etienne going up. Bordeaux and Sochaux are in the playoff final to go up as well. French Super Cup won by PSG on penalties. They beat Nantes after a 2-2 draw. And then in the French Cup, Strasbourg won that, beating Rennes in the final. Who did PSG get knocked out by? Knocked out by Rennes 2-0 in the semi-final. So not a domestic clean sweep for the French giants PSG. Strasbourg winning the cup after Nantes winning it the season before. So that's how they got their European football. After the top flight of Portugal, Benfica winning that. Porto coming second, Sporting, Vitória, Braga and Estoril rounded out the European places. Top goal scorer Mehdi Taremi from Porto with 21 and Tony Martinez second with 20. So the Porto players round out the top goal scorers. Benfica players Rafa, Seferovic and João Mario all top 3 of the average ratings, and the top assist Luis Carlos from Pacos de Ferreira, David Neres from Benfica and Otavio from Porto, top assist makers. And player of the matches Bruno Vieira, Mateus Uribe and Goncalves getting the top player of the matches with 8 and 6. In terms of the Portuguese Cup, so the Super Cup was won by Porto. They beat Tondela 1-0 in that. The Taça da Liga was won by Sporting. They beat Benfica 2-0 in the final. And the Taça de Portugal was also won by Sporting 3-1 in the final there. So Sporting wrapped up all the trophies. Porto winning the Super Cup and Benfica winning the league. Nice little spread of trophies across the top teams in the division. And Benfica winning their first league title in about 5 years there. Really good league here. Different teams winning it every year by the look of it. Benfica had a little run here of 4 in a row and back to winning ways, winning this season. And last but not least, in terms of the leagues, the Eredivisie, Ajax winning it 2 points from Feyenoord, PSV in third, Ajax getting that 4th Europa Conference League spot, and Utrecht getting the Europa League Conference spot. In 6th place, FC Twente missing out. That must be because of how their European places playoffs work. Yes, it is. Dusan Tadic, top goal scorer for Ajax, Berghuis coming third with 17, so 39 goals between those two. Carlos Vinicius getting 19 for PSV. Dusan Tadic top of the average rating as well, and top of the player of the match awards with 8. Ajax winning the Johan Cruyff Schal, and the KMVB Becker went to PSV. They beat Ajax on penalties in the final, stopping Ajax from getting a nice clean sweep there. And before we finish up, time to look at the European competitions. Real Madrid won the Champions League. They beat PSG in the final on penalties after a 2-2 draw. Vinicius scoring on 20 and 33, Zlatan Ibrahimovic on 62, and then a penalty from Neymar on 66 took it to penalties. In terms of the penalties, Alaba, Militao, Vinicius Jr. and Mariano all scoring. Toni Kroos missed there. And for PSG, Icardi and Neymar scoring, Herrera and Paredes missing their penalties. Pretty even game, not a lot in it. It seems like a bit of a dull game for a 2-2 draw as well. 8 shots on target, 4 of them went in. 0.68 plays and 0.53 xG. Not a great game in terms of that. Down to the Europa League, and Bayern Munich beat Arsenal. So Bayern Munich must have gone out at the group stages of the Champions League. They then made the final, beating Arsenal in the final 3-0. Dominant performance as well. 15 shots, 6 on target. 3 of them went in. Arsenal had 8 shots, 5 on target, 1.37 xG for them, and didn't score a goal. Gravenberch, Lewandowski and Alphonso Davies getting the goals. Those 2 in 10 minutes there in the second half, just completely killing off the game, giving Bayern the Europa League. And lastly, West Ham beat FC Cologne in the final of the Europa Conference League, which is what got them a spot in the Europa League for next season. 3-1 victory. Jared Bowen and Thomas Souček on 34 and 86. Sebastian Andersson got one back on 81, which would have made the last 10 minutes interesting had Thomas Souček not hit the back of the net again on 86 just to seal the game. If you just look at West Ham's performances, and really good performances, steady all across the pitch. Declan Rice and Souček in the centre of midfield dominating there, and Vlasic and Bowen playing up front together really did a good job. 12 shots played 7, 1.73 xG plays and 0.44. 2 clear-cut chances for West Ham, 3 goals, and it was a really good performance. And it's nice to see an English team win a European competition in this year. Due to the updated database, we don't actually get the World Cup. I wasn't sure whether the World Cup would be somehow moved in the database, but it isn't. The World Cup is still going to be coming in 2022 in the game, which would technically be 2023 as this stands now. So we can't look at that. There's nothing really interesting to look at there. So there you have it. Football Manager 2022 with the updated database, not completely and fully updated. I do apologise for that. Predicts what is going to happen this coming season. No real surprises. PSG winning in France, Bayern Munich winning in Germany, Man City winning in England. Relegated teams, Crystal Palace probably the only surprise there. Blackburn Rovers building on this season's performance and coming up from the Championship according to this. Ajax winning in Holland, Real Madrid winning in Spain. Like I said, no real surprises in any of the leagues in who it's predicted are going to win. Some surprises in terms of the European competitions. Real Madrid beating PSG in the finals, probably not the biggest surprise. But then when you look at Bayern Munich winning the Europa League after getting knocked out of the Champions League, and then West Ham winning the Europa Conference League, few surprises there. If you've enjoyed today's episode, if you've enjoyed looking at what Football Manager has predicted is going to happen in this coming season, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.